Welcome to Goyo's Garden and Tie-Dyes. I'm Greg. Alright, so I apologize for the high speed of this first part here, but it took me almost 40 minutes to try to smooth this out until Tracy came out and told me that it did not need to be. It's a women's XL Old Navy spaghetti strap summer dress that she got. She said she paid like $7 for it, but she said it's a gauze material. Well, I didn't even notice that slip in there for like the first half an hour. I just kept trying to smooth out the wrinkles. Well, anyway, get on with it here. I had to go get her to come out and tell me the spacing of it. She picked out the color. I made her a shirt like this several months back, and she really liked it, so she got this dress. So I had her mark it out. I measured what she had, and then I transferred it to the other side and just used my tape measure as a straight edge. It only works if you stick it on the right line. And I forgot to mention that the dress was soaked in soda ash for at least 20 minutes or longer, and then spun out my Panda spin dryer. And so now we're just going to take and kind of scrunch it up on the lines. I spent all that time trying to smooth it out, and she just came out and said, no, just do it like this. So I'm going to take the sinew, wrap around these lines nice as tight as I can, because she wanted the little white lines through there, and we'll go from there. I wanted to also mention, I don't know if anybody knows it or not, but several weeks ago, we had a small earthquake here. It was like a 4.6, and then the aftershock was like a 3.9 or something like that. I was out in the garden when the first one hit. By the time I made it upstairs, the aftershock was taking effect. And a couple pictures fell over, widened some cracks in the driveway. But the one thing I want to mention, we have a creek called Mark West Creek. As a kid, it had all kinds of swimming holes, and used to catch trout out of there. I mean, a fun place to hang out. Well, anyway, the last several years, it's been shrinking. It was down to a trickle. Then we had the earthquake, and it started flowing again. How cool is that? You just never know what's going on underneath our feet. The same thing with my neighbor. Was having the house painted, and the painters were using the well water, and every day, like around noon, the well would run dry. That never happened before either. That was when we were having the 113-degree weather and stuff. But anyway, I thought that was kind of neat that the creek started flowing again. Anyway, I'm getting down to the end of tying it up. Pull that sinew as tight as you can, and we'll go from there. All right, that's going to take care of that. I have it on 3 of my racks over my totes. And that first color you see me spraying on there, looks like I'm missing it completely. That's not the case. It was just running off of it, so I had to spray it with a squirt bottle. But I have the two ends hanging over right about where the sinew is. It's royal blue is what I'm sticking on there. And it will take over any other colors that are close to it. the lighter colors. So I'm trying to eliminate that. But best laid plans. Anyway, we're finishing up with the royal blue. Next, we'll be doing Bahama blue. Kind of a cool little color. And I have the two totes. One of the handles are off, so I can stick it together and put the masking tape on top of there. Try to eliminate some of the mess. So we're going to switch it up here and go to Glacier Blue. I love the color of this one. Definitely is a nice blue. But you can already see the royal blue starting to creep in. And that's just on one side. And now we'll flip it and repeat the colors. I'm going to go with this one here a little bit faster too, because you already know what they look like. But you can see how much that royal blue is already creeping in. But then you can also see how much I put on there. Yeah, I don't do liquid dye enough to have that much control. I need to do a lot more, I think, because I really like the way they come out. Okay, we're going to wrap that up, and then I'm going to stick it inside 2 garbage bags and let it sit for overnight. Actually, it sat for 36 hours and was still nice and damp when I pulled it out. So it actually worked. All right, well, here's my wife modeling her own dress. Thank you, Tracy, for doing that. It was first thing in the morning, and she said, no headshots. So I didn't. And I don't know why the Bahama blue looks green. I know the royal blue took over some spots, but I don't know why it looks green. But she likes it, and that's all that matters to me. Okay? Well, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, please hit subscribe. If you liked it, please hit like. And if you want to share it, by all means, please do. Once again, thank you, and I'll see you next time.